So in between there's one question. Destructive emotions are rooted to ignorance. And then the question was asked, where is ignorance coming from? Yes. Ignorance coming from. Ignorance is coming from not studying very well. So, I used to say, still I think I say, that my mind is full of ignorance on computer. Yeah, because I didn't study computer seriously, and there were so many, many people came to teach me computer, and some of my students came with a laptop and say wanted to teach me computer, but I always resisted. Resisted, because I'm quite already old, you see. And then I think I don't need. And then the project became more and more. Then at least I felt that I need a mobile phone, see. And that I used about 9 years. And then last time, then I got a second-hand mobile phone, which is iPhone 4. And then through this, now I can, my ignorance is a little bit less, because I can email, and I can keep all the records, and I can take photo, I can calculate, I can see the time, and I can also listen some news, and I can go to the Facebook. And so I can do quite a lot, you see. Because of this, because of my study, my ignorance has been reduced a little bit. But still, quite a lot of ignorance there. So the ignorance means that not knowing the reality. Either we pay attention, even if we pay attention, we are mistaken. Our mind is taken to some another sort of different direction. And then, or we don't pay any attention. That there's something which makes all this misunderstanding, doubt. Where is this coming from? And then we just have to think that, okay, if I really study emptiness properly, then it will go by itself. Without studying emptiness, then it arises there. Naturally, it arises there. But if we study emptiness, especially if we try to analyze everything, try to find the truth, and then ignorance will go. So, without diverting your mind into analysis to understand deeper level of emptiness, and then it will remain there, you see. So it's just already there, and it doesn't need some other source. Like I didn't cultivate ignorance towards computer; it was already there. More I study computer, then my ignorance will go a little away. Yeah. So it is like this. Yeah. The explanation done in the morning. Yes. On the way we were on the way to lunch. One of the friends said that by understanding this. Depending on others, and it gives so much nice feeling that we have to be very careful. We need to be very careful, because we are interacting each other, influencing each other, and economically we are involved, and politically we are involved. As a social animal, we have so many things in common. And the means of transportation is also very efficient. Communication is also very efficient. So we are almost like we are, in many ways we are connected, you see. So our connection is already there. Even we say the world is very big, but then now the world is becoming too small, it's becoming smaller. And there are interconnection, our interconnection to each other becomes very, very easy. Very easy, and especially these technologies like going through the internet or Facebook and YouTubes and everything. This makes really so close, you see, so close to each other. Because of this, we need to be very careful. Otherwise, if we do something wrong, okay, one person, incident in Norway, okay, like shooting, that's only one person, okay. One person's action really shook whole world. Whole world was, now what is happening? Okay. Norway is one of the source of peace, you see, and that is happening like this. Totally shocked. And then that like knocking down Twin Tower also was totally, you see, it was so negative impact to us. I was there when it was not built, so I was there. I was looking from 36 stories, looking down to where Twin Tower is. It's really painful, you see, it's so depressing. So, if we really understand how interrelated we are, how dependent we are, okay, and each other, how we are depending each other, how interrelated we are, and if we really deep understand this, then we know that each and everyone has to be very, very careful. Otherwise, the negative waves can go very, very far, see. Now these days, this environment issue is a big thing. And then for example, in India now we have quite a lot of worries that the river coming Tibet, and this might be polluted. One thing. Another thing is now they are planning to divert the rivers. You see, if they divert the river by the Chinese to another direction, and then there are some rivers are very, very crucial for India, you see. For example, like in Gangas, and these are very, very, very holy, like millions of Hindu people totally depend on them, see. And if this is diverted, then this becomes a disaster, you see. And pollution is one thing, and then this is a pollution like human pollution. And it contaminates mind, you see. So in this way, by having very good understanding of like everything exists depending on others. Without depending on others, nothing can exist. See? And then if this is the situation, then whole world is depending with each other. Whole human society is depending each other. We see through business and all these things, but actually, in a very subtle level, we are so dependent on each other. There are so many common things which we share. So because of this, dependent arise and dependent then exist is a very important factor to have a really broad sort of understanding of whole nature, humanity, all sentient beings. Because of this, Buddha included every sentient being, okay, not only humanity, every sentient being included. And then he didn't teach anything about the chemistry, or he didn't teach anything about the technology, you see. He just taught how to train the mind. How to train the mind to be more compassionate, more wise, and more loving, caring each other. Yes. And because I think that is the, I think that will be the ultimate sort of our goal, to be compassionate to each other, caring to each other, because we are so dependent on each other. If somewhere in Sweden, okay, if this is created as a really peaceful country, and this peaceful country will have way to all the neighboring countries, it can go very far, you see, because it's linked. Actually, just and when we see from the far place, this planet is just our home, where we all share. And then we don't. Sometimes human beings are more selfish. You see, very selfish. Actually, this planet belongs to even to the insects, wild animals. You see, and in Tibet, we think it this way. We think it this way. Why? Because we are, according to our, of course, our constitutions are not so good, but according to our constitution, we are not allowed to kill any wild animal. Any wild animal. Only allowed is wolf and rat. Why it is allowed? Because wolf kills more than he can eat. If there's a chance, he will kill like 12, 10, 20, 30. Kill, go on killing, go on killing. He doesn't need to eat, you see. He can eat only one or two. That is enough, but they kill. You see? And then the rat also destroys quite a lot of things. Because of these two are allowed. Otherwise, we are not allowed to kill. Why? Because wild animals are not allowed to kill, because one thing is this land also belongs to them. They have every right to go everywhere. Okay? Another thing is, we didn't do any service to them. We didn't do feed them, we didn't take them to the grass, we didn't take them to the water, we didn't do any service, you see. And there's no justification to kill them. So, if someone like killed, then I think has to go prison. Not very long, but yes, it is very, very tight. The domestic animals we kill, but then we also have to take very good care, you see. We have to take, when there's snow, we have to build a shelter, and we have to take tea, water, and then grass, and we have to store a lot of grass, we have to put a lot of effort. Because of this, yes, we also have to survive. As a nomad, we can't grow anything, we have to survive. So in this way, I think that the Tibet, what I saw, is almost like now dream, you see. It's all gone now, it's all gone. Otherwise, it's really beautiful. When you were explaining about it yesterday, I felt a bit sad, you see. And it's really beautiful, okay. If you go there, if you just go there, okay. Now it's changed. Now it's changed, totally changed, you see. Otherwise, there's no garbage. When you go just there, it's so high and so beautiful. And if you just roll, there's no garbage, and the waters are all very, very clean, and the animals are so beautiful, you see. Well, asses are like hundreds, and then white goats and blue sheep, and there's so many. And in summer, birds lay eggs, you see. So many, I have seen so many different types of birds' eggs. We don't see here, but in Tibet, in summer, there's so many birds lay eggs. Like everywhere, in the bushes, okay, not a big forest, in the bushes. So, and they are really existing in such a harmonious way, you see. Very harmonious. Animals, human beings. We also, human beings, are a little bit like wild animals, you see. We don't wash so much, and we don't have our dress are all made in home, and it's all woolen and goes back to the nature. And so there's nothing which is destroying the environment. And because of this, and if you go there, it's really very, very clean. Water, very clean. Lakes are very clean. And wild animals are so peaceful, you see. In the daytime, domestic animal and wild animal, they are grassing together. They are really friendly, okay. And in the evening, we have to separate, okay. These are wild animal has to stay in the hill, and these are domestic, and we have to take at home. And yes, it was really, but I think that was, I think this was, I think best way to exist. I think so. Best way to exist. And wild animals are not so afraid of us because we don't shoot. They're not afraid. They're not afraid. They're just very relaxed. And then 88, I think I heard a story saying that Chinese are going with the Tibetan dress. Tibetan dress, chupa, and then like live like Tibet, and then go in the inside to shoot. And then these animals are a little bit confused, you see. And then they don't run away. run away. And they're easy to shoot, you see. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe this is like maybe that Tibetan who was telling this might be biased, you see, that they dislike Chinese and then they made this story. I thought it this way. But actually it was really true. When His Holiness made a statement in Parliament in Australia, and then he mentioned this story with evidence, you see. And I felt very sad, very, very sad. And I wrote a poem, poem in Tibetan poem, as I say, Dear wild animal. Okay, now I'm roughly translating. Dear wild animals, you have a strong power of smelling, and you have strong eyesight. So if they have very clean white hand, and it smells girly, Chinese eat a lot of girly. It smells girly. Okay, even if they are dressed Tibetan dress, we better run away. Don't stay. Run. Okay, don't stay there. And if the hands are not so clean, like dirty, long nail, filled with some dirt and like this, rotten teeth, and then smell only like yak trunks or like no girling smell, and here's a like nest and not properly combed, and then I think you can trust. Because we have been living together for centuries, you see, centuries. So many wild animals, so beautiful, you see. It's unbelievable. Yes, yesterday when you explained this, I was almost like having tears, you see. I saw this beautiful Tibet with my own eye. I think now if I go, I think I will be, you were shocked by the signboard. I think I will be shocked more than that. I think more, yeah, I think I will be like, maybe my head will go like, oh, like this. Maybe I will fall down, you say, I don't know. And we have wished, you see, we have wished that Tibet will be saved before it is too late. That we have wished that we really wanted to create Tibet as a zone of peace. We have wished that everybody can come and enjoy the serenity, the peaceful and everything by the whole world, you see. And then everybody has a responsibility to save this, to preserve this. And that is one of the wishes of His Holiness Dalai Lama. We went presented 5 points, and that is one of the most important things. And His Holiness always said that to preserve Tibet, to preserve Tibetan culture, and that is, if it is only meant for a handful of Tibetan people, that is, there's no point, it is not worth to trying so hard, you see, working so hard to preserve this. We are working very hard because it is meant for every sentient being. So if we just take all this into account, then our existence becomes so important, you see. Interrelatedness, interdependence, connecting each other, and then why positive impact to each other instead of like negative impacts? You see, if we just create a positive impact, I think whole world will be same as I explained, you see. Yeah. And out of greed, okay, out of greed we pollute our land. Out of politics we destroy our land. And then all the animals have no right. No right, you see. Animal has no right there, so they just have to go. If we want to build a house, they have to go. Actually, they also have a share, you see. According to Buddhism, they also have to share. Yeah. So this way, during lunchtime, 2 questions arises, so that I explained to you. Yeah. And then, how heavy you are. Is it okay? No problem? Mount Everest, no problem? then I will try to share a little bit, share or I will teach or inform or talk. When I explained everything is existing depending on other factors, and then your mind was a little bit more on the like object like this, you see, like this. Okay, this is easy. That this is existing depending on other factors. This is quite easy, see. But then when I say, why this is exist as a singing bowl? Why this is singing bowl, isn't it? This is singing bowl because it sings. Yeah, it's a bowl and it also sings. Singing bowl. Why this is existing as a singing bowl? Why this singing bowl? Okay, and why this table?
We label it.
Huh?
We make it a different name.
We?
Make it, this is a table,
Yeah.
we label it.
Then?
But this becomes singable.
Then?
Then?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she said, we label this as a singing bowl. So if we label this as a cup, okay, and singing bowl we use as a cup to give tea, and cup means to heat like this. Yeah. So do you see there's some sort of tricky argument arises? Okay, why this is singing bowl? Only we can say is that this is singing bowl because we put the name, okay, we label it or we put the name as a singing bowl, okay, and then it becomes singing bowl. Okay, and then say, okay, my name is Pema Dorje. Okay, my name is Pema Dorje. I am Pema Dorje, you see, I am Pema Dorje. And so, if someone asks me, did you born from the mother's womb, saying that I am Pema Dorje? Pema Dorje. Then the people will say, oh no, you are not born in this way, okay? You are born as simply a baby, okay? Simply a baby. At that time you are not Pema Dorje. You are not Pema Dorje. Okay? Just for a very in Tibet we don't have any napkin, you see. We don't have any napkin. Babies have no napkin, you see. So how they bring up? We powder sheep dung, you know. Sheep dung, we powder very, very fine powder, and then we stain it very fine. And then when there's baby, we have a bag, you see. We make a very thick bag like this, and then we fill this sheep dung there, and we burn some stone, okay, one stone, and put it in the sheep dung. And on the top, we close with the skin, sheep skin, and then dry, okay? And then stone take out, and then put the baby up to here, okay? Face never put, up to here, they put hands, everything inside. And then close with this sheep skin and tie with knots, 5, 6 knots. And then baby is in that sheep dung, powdered sheep dung. And then the baby pee and whatever, okay, comes out. And it is in the small rolls, they take out and add a little bit more next day. And this is napkin. In this way we were brought up. I was brought up in this way, okay. So that small baby, when it was born, it was not Pema Dorje. No. I think I didn't have any name for about 2-3 months. Because we always try to go to a very high Lama to get a name. So, and then we were nomad, and in a year we shipped from one place to another 11 times. So, and then I didn't have any name. It's just maybe say he or she or like this. And then one day my mother took me to a Lama and said, now I have a baby, and will you kindly give him a name? And this Lama said, okay, it's a boy, okay, yes. His name is Pema Dorje. Okay? His name is Pema Dorje. Same baby, he gave a Pema Dorje. Then my mother said, oh, Pema Dorje. Immediately this become baby, become Pema Dorje. As soon as this term, his name is Pema Dorje. It took maybe a few seconds, isn't it? And then after a few seconds, then this become Pema Dorje. And then I exist as what? Pema Dorje, okay. Before that, no Pema Dorje. Another baby, okay? Another baby. So, our existence, okay, our existence, how we exist is, as she says, we are existing because putting a level or designation, we say, designation, okay? We all are existing. We have, every one of us has name, you see? And then because of this name, and who are you? Okay, I am Pema Dorje. Are you Pema Dorje? Yes, I am Pema Dorje. Hello, yes, hello. Do you give some teaching? Yes, I give some stupid teaching. So can I come? Oh, I don't know. What is your name? Oh, my name is Krishna One. Oh, you are welcome. So all these are functioning because we have every one of us a level, okay, level or designation or name. Just we are existing. Simply are giving a name. Okay. I'm existing as a Pema Dorje because the teacher gave me a name, level, okay. But this level should not be used in an invalid way. It has to be used in a valid way, you see. Yeah. If I say if I just hit on the cow's head, say this is singing bowl. This is not valid, you see. This is not valid. Yes. And then if I say, okay, oh now I think this glass needs a name. This is Joseph. Okay, Joseph. Of course we can give name, but this is not valid, you see. Joseph is name of a human being. And then name of the human being has to be leveled to a human being. You see? And so it has some sort of valid characteristic, and then we level it in a valid way, and then it functions. So our existence is, in Buddhism we say, when you talk about emptiness, okay, we are existing just simply by giving a level, simply giving a designation. There's nothing more. We are not existing if we don't give any designations. Yeah? So empty of what? Yeah, because if I am like as a Pema Dorje, okay, if I'm really totally independently existing, then I have to come from my side, say that I am Pema Dorje. Pema Dorje coming out like this. Why? Because it needs someone to give level. Then only it exists. That shows that the existence of anything, human being, anything, is totally dependent upon the designation. Okay? There's no phenomena exist without designating it. So empty of independent existence means no phenomena exist without giving a designation. Only after giving designation, then it exists. Why we have to designate? Because it is not coming by itself as a singing bowl or stick or glass. It is not coming from its side. Yeah? We have to designate, then only exist. Easy? Easy? Cheese? Easy, busy, cheese? Oh, yes, yes.
If you are born as a reincarnation of Pema Dorje, then you are born as Pema Dorje.
Yes, if I am born as a reincarnation of Pema Dorje, but then still this reincarnation Pema Dorje has totally depend upon how much has done in her previous life. If the previous life practiced a lot and then has the power to reincarnate, then I will be reincarnated as a Pema Dorje. But my existence as a reincarnation of Pema Dorje is totally dependent upon what is done in the previous life. Nothing is independently existing. And even I'm reincarnation, I need a father and mother. And I need a food, I need a clothes, I need a shelter, I need a friend. So there are so many factors which makes me exist, you see, as a Pema Dorje now. If I don't have friends, I think I will not exist as now, you see. I will be somewhere in Dharamsala. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm doing some prayers, but that existence is completely different to the existence today. Yeah. So now this says that everything is existing depending on the designation. You see, there's nothing exists. No phenomena exists without designating. Okay? And everything exists simply by designation. Now this is the problem for the scientist. Yeah, this is the problem for the scientist. Now they are trying to see. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know much about the physics. Of course, I know a little bit of physics, and I was very interested of this Newton's law of motion, and this is about gravitational force. And I was very interested. He was really good. You see, apple falls down. Why apple is falling down? No one thinks, you see. No one thinks. It is upside down. The higher it is lower, it falls down. A simple answer is this. I said, no. Not only this, you see. There's something other than this, you see. And he started finding the gravitational force. It's a genius, you see, at that time. And so yes, how it is related to each other, you see. How it is related to each other. When I was studying physics, I really tried to understand Newton's law, but we had a very, very bad instrument to find the gravitational force, you see. Those equipments are pendulum and everything was so bad, you see, and we never get the correct answer. My teacher used to say, okay, you did, okay. You didn't find an answer. No, I didn't find an answer. And he said, oh yeah, okay, this is made in this, I see. Then you will not find any answer. But we are really interested. Yeah. So now, Buddha taught then how it is existing. Now I'm trying to explain. No idea.
It's a hospital. It's a hospital here.
I see. They have to make like this noise.
Yeah.
Why?
It's ambulance with the traffic.
Oh, I see. This is too much, isn't it?
It's only if it's really
Oh,
emergency.
it is. Oh,
Yes. Otherwise they don't. It can be fire, police. Or
yeah.
ambulance.
In Nepal we have like this, but it doesn't function any. So it doesn't make any difference. Even when there, no one will bother. And the roads are very congested, so it's laughable, you see. They make and everyone is not moving. Designation is not functioning. Now, if you just say, if it is not simply a designation, if it is not simply a designation, and then you can argue that now I can find my eye. It's not a simply a designation. See, simply a designation and then existing. I don't believe it, okay? There is an I without designating. People are trying, people are very trying, trying very hard that I can prove that there is an I without any designation, there is an I. So can you say like this? Can you find I which is not depend on designation? And then first thing is you have to find the I. You see. Where's I? And what is this? My I, I don't know where it is. Most probably on the face or because when we recognize, mostly we recognize by the face, you see. And face is face, face is not I, isn't it? If I say, this is my eye, then you don't agree with me. This is my eyes. No, this is your face, you see. And then just like this is a little bit easier. If I say, this is my eye, then big mistake, you see. This is my eye, or this is my big mistake. But then just think, okay, without designating. For example, say, when I was born, okay, from my mother's womb, of course, Pema Dorje was designated a little later, but my eye, okay, I was when I was in mother's womb, my eye was already there, you see. I was there, you see, and my eye was there. And at that time, no one designated, I was still not born. So there is a phenomena which is not designated, but still it is existing. If I say like this, what you will say? If you are a really intelligent student, what you will say? If you don't say anything, then you are not intelligent. I encountered many difficult teachers. I really had very difficult teachers. Very difficult teachers. Every teacher is like unique by itself. No teacher is like a trained. No teacher is trained. With this philosophy, no teacher is trained. They teach in their way, you see. They are very good. They are very good, you see. So, Indian term, you know Indian term guru. Yeah, guru.
I think it means heavy.
Huh?
It means heavy.
Yeah, it means heavy, yes. And what does it mean? What is the meaning of heavy?
I think heavy with good qualities.
Yeah, heavy with the good qualities, yes. Heavy with the good qualities. Heavy with the knowledge. Heavy with the experience, you see. Why heavy? Because that teacher cannot be checked by any of the students. So heavy. If that teacher has the answer, he gives answer, because no one can rebuttal, you see. If share experience, everybody will say like, oh, this is 100% true. Oh, unshakable, you see. So because of this, the guru means heavy. Heavy means heavy with the experience, heavy with knowledge, heavy with the wisdom, and heavy with the meditation, heavy with the practice. Yeah, so many things. Heavier means student can't play. These days, I think children also play with the teacher, isn't it? Some students are so clever that they play with the teacher. That means teacher is not heavy. Yeah. So I encountered very heavy gurus, very heavy gurus. Yeah. There's nothing there. Can you find I?
I
search?
If I try to search,
Yeah.
and I go back to where it all begins, where the body is not connected with the eye. Somewhere the eye is connected with the body. So, and the body is needed for the eye to be practicing later. The eye should be my mind.
I can be your mind. There are some tenants, they say that one part, okay, not all, but some specific part of mind, they said that this is I. Why? Because this I comes with me, it goes with me, and then it also reborn again with me. This goes from one rebirth to another rebirth, you see. The body changes. Body changes, you see. This time I'm a short monk, you see. Maybe next year, next life, maybe I will be a tall monk. You see. Body changes. But the mind goes continuously. So that mind which is going one rebirth to another rebirth, some tenants say that this is a I. It carries all the imprints, all the memories, everything it carries, and this is the I, they say. Do you think like this? Hmm?
Ultimately, this I that you speak of, which takes rebirth, it has to come from somewhere, some source in the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, if let's say it reunites with this source at some point in far future, then it is no more actually. It is I is the source,
As I was dissolved.
to the source, which
To the source.
yes, and so one could say the source is I, but it's just the thoughts.
Your thought.
Yeah, I also read it, but just
Yeah, one of
just
my
like
friend-
a hypothesis.
Yeah, one of my friend in Belgium, now he died last year with cancer, and he was waiting. He was very, very sick with cancer, so lot of pain, and he sent some mails to me, not by him, but through his wife, that is it okay if I just shorten my life? Now my body is so painful and so useless, and no energy and nothing, so it's just to exist like this is no meaning. So I really like to make it short, you see. So will you kindly give some advice to this? And I said, no, you are not allowed to die before your natural death comes. And of course he did agree with me. And then as soon as I reached Belgium, then I visited him. It was urgent, and then we visited. It's a long drive, we went there. And as soon as he saw me, and then he said, okay, now I'm meeting you. It was very touching. His wife really cried. It was very touching that now I'm meeting you. Geshe, I'm meeting you. You said that I'm not allowed to shorten my life, so I'm just waiting. And then we did some meditation. And then, no, but that, not during that time. His idea was before that. He was coming to my teaching, and he was saying that this is not the main thing to tell. The main thing was that at that time he was believing that there's like a big energy sort of ball or whatever, universe or whatever, big energy. And every sentient being comes in a small part from there. When it dries, it goes into that sort of big energy, and there will be no identity of me, you see. It all goes into that sort of big energy. So that was, he was explaining this to me. And he was photographer. And he was just, he has a lot of like imagination. And he was explaining. And I didn't agree. I didn't agree. And then when he was on the process of dying, and then he said, no, I believe in you. Okay, now I don't believe in this big energy field where I will be totally swim there, and there will be no Mark Herbert. And there will be no Mark Herbert as identity, you see. It's all just dissolved. Like this full of water, if it is put in a water tank, then it goes like that. So in the beginning, his idea was like this. And he read some books, and I think there are some philosophers like this. I don't know. I never read. But then, source, you see, source. Now, according to Buddhism, and especially I explained yesterday. Yesterday I explained the previous life and life after, life before, you see. And in Buddhism, we believe that there's a beginningless life. Beginningless life. We have no beginning, you see. Life, my life, it goes on and on and on and on, you see. It is beginningless. And then I think this beginningless, I think it goes very close to the science, you see. Why? Because if we just go on tracing, where is this coming from? And it goes to another seed, and it goes to another seed, it goes to another seed, and it goes to another seed. Okay, no one will point that this exists from, originated from there. No one can tell, even the physical bodies, okay? So because of this, the consciousness will never have beginning, you see. But consciousness will never end, but it will change, you see. It will change. It will not remain as the consciousness what I have now. If we remove all so many dirty things and improve all the good qualities, and then my consciousness will remain, but it will be better consciousness. So I think this is the theory. See, this is not theory, but this is the what we believe. What we believe. Because of this, if my life before are beginningless, then there's always I. If I'm born as a Pema Dorje, this is my Pema Dorje's I, and then Tashi and Ba. Then if I'm born as animal, then animal I, and like it goes on like this. But we have to find, I'm asking that, where's your I now? It's a little bit difficult, isn't it? To find I. We say I, you see. Very strong, isn't it? Very strong. I did it. If there's something bad thing, no, I didn't do it. If there's something very nice thing, yes, I did it. I did it, yes. Then where is I? If you just search from top to the bottom, you see, I think you will not find any I there.
It's a label.
Huh?
A label on all my.
What?
A label.
Yes, but you have to prove that it is a label. You have to prove, you have to argue with me that it is not just in the way you are explaining, it's just simply by label. Yeah, okay. That is okay. We label this as a singing bowl, having this shape, okay, having this shape, making this sort of sound, and we label this as a singing bowl. Yes? And then having this sort of body and like this, and then this level as I. My I and your I. Yes? And then on top this I is I. So there are so many I. To not mix up everything, then Pema Dorje. Yeah? So how can you say that it is labeled? Who labeled it? There's a big man who sees everybody.
I did.
Huh?
I did.
Oh, okay. Then we are very lucky. try to see, okay, try to see. I. How we experience I, how we understand our I, how we perceive our I or mine, you or your, okay, how it is really existing. Combination of this body, physical body, with this mind and combined together, we labeled as I. We give label as I, or men, or women, or yes, human being. So we label it with this combination of body and mind together, having this characteristic, and then we give a label as a I, or you, or he, or she. Same as a label given to me as Pema Dorje. If you search where's Pema Dorje, I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here. No, where is Pema Dorje? Okay. In your face, or in your stomach, or in your shoulder, or wherever. And then I will not find anywhere Pema Dorje, you see. It's just simply a level. Simply a level. And I perceive myself as a Pema Dorje, because I've given a level, Pema Dorje, with this physical appearance, you see. With this physical appearance. And then conventionally it is true. Everybody will say, okay, look, Pema Dorje come. This year Pema Dorje is coming. Next year we don't know. Maybe he will come, he will not come. All this arises, you see, because of this level. Designation. Designation. There's nothing more than this, okay? There's nothing more than this. But how we perceive? We perceive very strong, very strong. Very strong. So strong is I. You are stupid. Then become very angry, you see. How can you say that I'm stupid, you see? I'm not stupid, you see. You are stupid. You are stupid. Back then. So strong feeling it gives. But actually existence is just simply giving a designation. But we perceive very strong independence, you see. Independent. Yeah. And then we started becoming like, say, 18 years old. Then children are saying that now I'm independent from my parents. Say, so I'm 18 years old, okay? And then if parents started saying something, now I think you have better to stop. I'm 18 years old, I'm independent. I'm totally independent, okay? I'm totally independent. Where is the totally independent, you see? I think this is our mistake, you see. This is our mistake. We are not independent, we are dependent on each other, you see. Just small things, okay? Basic existence, basic food, basic shelter, basic clothes. We are so dependent on others. How can I be independent, you see? So because of this, try to understand the emptiness. Try to understand it. There's no existence of any human being without designation. They are simply existing with the designation. Without designation, there's no one can exist. Empty or independent exists if we don't give them designation. Director, president, chairman, prime minister, home minister, whatever you say, okay. Now, these are very easy to understand, isn't it? Prime minister. Someone who is a little bit capable, and then they manifested their, what they are going to do with the country, and then we vote, okay, we vote, and he win, and then he become prime minister, you see. But the prime minister, when he become prime minister, he will not think in this way. Most of the prime ministers don't think in this way. I am prime minister, okay? I have the power, okay? I am prime minister. So then they forget how they were voted. Why? Okay, why they voted. what they have to do, and everything forget, you see. And then Prime Minister existing independently. So, yeah. I think your Prime Minister is much less independent. The Prime Minister in India is very independent. And Prime Minister in Nepal almost sometimes existing, sometimes not existing. Within 8 years, how many Prime Ministers they change? 5 Prime Ministers changed within 8 years. You see. 5 Prime Ministers changed. You see. And the Prime Minister like underwear. But still, there's a designation. At least they can sit on the Prime Minister's chair for 1 month or 2 months, and then have to go away. And then can sign. People will say, okay, Prime Minister signed. As soon as Prime Minister resigned, and then Prime Minister has no power to sign. Even he signed, no, he was not Prime Minister. He was resigned exactly at 1 o'clock on the 20th of December. That is the designation, you see. Some questions. I think I explained quite a lot. Not so focused, but I did explain a lot. I think enough. I think so. Not enough, then just tell me. And now I share a little bit of experience, okay? If you don't have a question. Yeah.
My mind is stuck in the eye. Perhaps you can help me so I can sleep tonight. The body can't exist without the mind.
Huh?
The body can't exist without the mind. Can the mind exist without the body? The mind is continuously existing.
Better to say it this way.
Okay.
Life, you see, life, my life. So I'm alive, okay? I'm alive. And then my life, you see, my life. According to Buddhism, life starts as soon as the body and consciousness get connected. Okay? If they come together, supporting each other, and then from that very point, I think it starts much earlier than scientific life starting. We start much earlier, like mother's egg and father's semen. Okay, and this come together, and then this come together is not enough. You see, and then the consciousness lands there. Lands there in this. Okay, from as soon as these 3 factors come together, and then life starts. Okay, life starts from there. Jiva, in 12 we say jiva. When we explain about 12 beings who existed, this is the 11th jiva. Because of this connection, okay, having these 2 components from father and mother, and then consciousness lands there, consciousness enters into this. And because of this, and then slowly it takes the shape of the human body. Okay? If the consciousness never ends there, then this will not take the shape of the human being. Yeah? So now life starts from there. Then it will grow, okay? It will grow 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, up to now. And as soon as your body and mind breaks, okay? My connection between body and mind breaks, and then your life ends.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what we say, we define.
But the mind disappears.
No.
The mind goes on.
The mind goes on to the
Exactly.
next life. Yeah.
Exactly. So the mind is somewhere.
Yeah.
Because if you see a person that has died, you can
Yeah.
see that it's just like a shelter for the mind.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Shantideva, he says, this is like the body is like if I wanted to cross the ocean, body is like a ship.
Yes.
A person is like in the ship. The person who is in the ship is like a consciousness. You see. And as soon as we cross this, and then we have to leave the ship. You see. So in the same way, and then also. There are many, as you saying that the body is only a shelter, yes, shelter for the mind, okay? That everything we have to pay attention is the mind. Body will be cremated, you see, it will be cremated, and it will be burned, and it will be ash, and then it will be thrown everywhere. So that is said, that we see with our own eye, but the consciousness will go into the next life. But then this is not so easy to explain. Why? Because according to Tibetan Buddhism, we remain in the state of medium, like 49 days, without taking the rebirth, 49 days. As soon as we die, we take, which is called bardo, okay? Bardo means media state, media state. And that media state, if my next life is like, next life is sheep, then I will be in the media state of sheep. It will be almost same. But lifespan of Bharata is only 7 years, 7 days. 7 days. They remain 7 days and then they change. And then they remain 7 days, another 7 days. Maximum it can stay in the media state is 49 days, 7 days. And after that, then one has to be reborn, reborn, either it's animal or whatever. Okay? Then according to our karma, we will be born. You see, in terms of in Judaism, they also believe in 7 days rebirth and 7 days bardo. They also we did. Once I was visiting Israel, and then there was a young man called Tom. He was sick with cancer, and then after 1 week he died. I was in a retreat. I asked them to phone me if he was really about to die. Then just call me. So I was holding mobile phone and giving teaching, and they called me. Now Tom is dying because we did meditation together quite a lot, and he was already very good in meditation. Young boy of 21 years old. And he was really very sick, but he really challenged this terrible disease with a smiling face. Yes. And he also warned his mother, said, Mommy, don't come with your tears. Come with a smiling face. I wanted to challenge this dreadful disease with a smiling face. And mother tried to smile, you see. And then when he passed away, I finished my retreat and I went to his family. And then they were also celebrating 7th day. And I went there for the 7th day. And then they did in their Jewish, they have this holy book, which are very decorated with silver and like this. And I did my prayers for him. They did their prayer for him. And then we tried to have some interaction. Then I came to know that they also, up to 7 days, okay, they do 7 days. We do 7 and 7 and 7, up to 7 days. But it is possible that after 7 days, one can be reborn again. After second 7 day, can be reborn again. Almost like most of them reborn at the 4th, 7th day. But still we do prayers. We do offering prayer up to the 7th day, you see, 49 days. And then they leave this Bardo state, middle state, and then they enter into the mother's womb. And then they see mother's womb as like a garden, okay, like so nice to go. And then they enter there. And then they stuck there, you see. Like if this, what do you say, is coming. If this like liquid, like slippery liquid. And there is liquid. And if some fly lands there, and then the feet are stuck there. If they move more, and then the feet goes deeper and then never can fly. So the consciousness landed in this way, stuck. That is the example, okay. Tangu is a fly, Nyanap is this, and it stucks there. Okay? Even if it moves, it stucks there. And then it started taking the shape of the human being or bird or sheep, whatever. So from there we start. So according to Buddhism, we don't need to worry. The thing, most important thing is we really have to live a very nice life. There were some people asked His Holiness Dalai Lama asked questions. How can I die peacefully? And what His Holiness said, if you really want to die peacefully, then you have to really learn to live peacefully. If you really live your life in a very peaceful way, your death will be very peaceful, no problem, no problem. If your life is very, very angry, aggressive and killing and fighting everything, and expecting a really peaceful death, then it's impossible. Everything will appear, you see, because of action. Yeah, because of action. Is it inspiring or is it?
Yes.
Yeah. This is really so, and then we, I don't say, many great teachers practice. They practice dying, you see, especially in tantric practice, everybody has to practice how to die. All the explanations are there, all the explanations how to die, and then how to be in the birth state, and how to be reborn. Everything has to be practiced, you see. And because sometimes someone says, oh, I have to die in a day 7 times. Yeah, he really died again. Practice. And then when the real death comes, then no problem. Really no problem. Mount Everest, no problem. Really no problem. It's so, okay, I know, okay, now it's just leaving myself, okay? And then body started decaying, then we can focus on the meditation. Then meditation will take you to the next life. You see, your body will be like a used second old clothes, you see, and goes to. Of course, this is a very, very started emotional. Sorry. Try. It's really, really good. I think so. I can't say it's good, but I think it is really, it must be very, very good. Try. It is possible, you see. It's possible. Really. And then there's no problem. Even you get old, it's okay, you see. And me and my mother are talking quite a lot, you see. Now she's 93 years old. 93 and now 8, 9 months old. And I'm talking, now, Mummy, you don't stay with us, like attached to us, you see. Don't attach to us. You just prepare your next life. And then I explained to her that you have to do this, and she really believed me, and then she do meditation. And sometimes, yes, it is sad. No, it is not sad. Because you have been really nice lady, you see. She never had any jealousy. She never had a problem with jealousy, you see. Always like all the neighbors, they love her. And she has no feeling of competition, you see. No feeling of competition. She does just in a nice sort of way, as good as possible by herself. Never compare the, oh, I have to do because they have done. Never does like this. She's very, very calm, very friendly. So I say, recollect all these things. And then whatever bad thing you did, you just try to say 100 syllabus mantra. I taught her 100 syllabus mantra, which is quite long, you see. It's quite long, 100 syllabus here. This is quite long. I taught her, you see, one by one, and every she memorized. Now she can recite, you see. And then whatever you did mistake, you just try to think, and say this to purify this. And she really say, and she cry. And in this way, I try to help her, you see. That is the maximum I can help. I can give nice food, I can make a nice bed and all this, that. Of course, then I will never ever say any words which is hurting to her. I will do my best. But still, she has to go by herself alone, you see. She can't take me with her. She has to go. She's relying on me a lot, you see. I'm so important in her life. And she's also very important in my life. But we cannot go together. He has to leave. Or maybe I will leave. I don't know. So I prepare her, you see, just prepare her that now you have to live. You have to live by yourself. You cannot take me with you, my brother, my sister, and she has so many, my niece, her 2 children, she loves. She cannot take them. Just don't build so attachment, you see. Yeah, just detach, okay? They will survive. You just prepare for your next life. And she really does, you see. The only problem now is that when I'm here or whatever, I'm a bit tired, why? Because she might pass away. And then I need to be near her when she's really going through the death. I have to be there, you see. Because we have been mother and son for 66 years. And to depart nicely is very important for me. Very important for me. And then also I can direct her. I can give some guidance, okay? Now don't do this and don't do this. Think this way. And then I say some nice prayers which she already knows. And then her mind will go in a very calm way. So that if the mind leaves the body with a calm way, then all the good karmas will activate it. If the death is become very terrible, like this, then all the bad karma will activate it. And then the next life will be very bad rebirth, you see. So this is now between us. I never spoke this like this anybody else, not in the group, but today it just come out. So this is how we as a Buddhist family, we try to live like this and end our life in this way. And yes, it is nice. I think it is very nice. Yes, very nice. Really good human feeling. Really good human feeling. Really good human feeling. See, just yeah. And she was thinking of like leaving something for me. And then I said, no, I don't need anything. We have some silver bowls like this, maybe this big, you see? 7 silver, real silver, okay, silver bowls. We are not rich, but we spend all money for this, you see? and then we have big silver butter lamp like this, too, very big, very big. And then she make apron and then she collect some money. So that I saved just for her. And then when she was ordained as a nun, and I said, now you offer this to His Holiness Dalai Lama. And she asked, don't you need? No, I don't need you. I'm very afraid of these silver big things. I'm very afraid. I don't need you. And then you ask to our brother, if they need, maybe you can give, but I don't need, okay, all these things. I don't need any silver or gold. No. Say. And then she asked, and they don't need. And then she offered to His Holiness Dalai Lama when she was ordained. It was like a full tray, a little money of which she earned, and then statue and the sculpture, and then all the silver things. And then when she was ordained, she handed to His Holiness Dalai Lama. And so in this way we try to support her, that her life, in this life, will be really more comfortable. She can trust us, she can trust, 100% trust me. And then try to lead her in the next life in the best way. You see, best way, because she's my And still she is taking care of me, you see. When I lay down, if my feet is outside, and she come, dogs come, and then she put some blanket there. Yes, still. And sometimes I work very hard, late evening, I'm walking, and she sees, she's not so happy. And sometimes she goes to the kitchen and brings a cup of tea. And if she's happy, she will take tea, okay? If she's a little bit angry, then but I enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. I think now I have many experiences in different family, and if I'm not biased, I think the Buddhist way of living family is, I think, quite nice, isn't it? Quite nice, really, based on Buddhist principle, father, mother, and the children. I think it's good. I think so. Yeah. In Tibet, marriage has been always arranged. Not always, but mostly arranged. Love marriage is almost impossible. Going boy and together like, oh, no. This is not possible in Tibetan society. No. It's always arranged, you see. Arranged. But it works very well. It works very well, you see. And these days, even they get married even with the falling in love to each other. But still, it doesn't remain so healthy, you see. This is quite an interesting area for me. I'm thinking a lot these days. Sometimes I have to work very hard to get to this. Some couples wanted to separate, and then I try to say, stay together. And sometimes they come together and we are about to separate, but what do you think? And then I talk a little bit, a lot. And sometimes again the boyfriend, girlfriend comes. Okay, now we really we love each other very deep. We wanted to get married. So what you will suggest? Then I have to give some advices, you see. And then advices are really tough advices. I have few like listed advices, and which are very tough, you see, very tough. And really say strongly, I say, yeah. And Maris is very good to bring some new couples to me. He's very good. He brings So now we are where? Now we have to have some break, isn't it? Yes.
15 minutes.
Yeah, some break. And then just do some meditation on searching I, and then maybe we can do short meditation on nothing is existing independently. But then I will do conclusion, okay? Conclusion is like everything what we did up to today. I will do follow like recapitulation, okay? Yeah. And that will take. And then if this becomes very short, then we will kill the time.